Ken Ludwig is our presenter this evening. And since you know him around here, he's here all the time, isn't he? I mean, either a speaker or an MC. But I thought it might be time to get to learn a little bit more about who Ken is and how he shows up in the world. Ken is a licensed practitioner at Mile High Church. On Sundays, he teaches in the teen church, and along with his beloved fiancée Lisa, they created and facilitate the young adult ministry. Ken is also a recovery coach. Ken is a recovery coach, specializing in teaching a holistic approach to reclaiming your power from your self-destructive behaviors. He teaches 2 meditation classes every week and facilitates a study group on recovered living. In August, he will be the master of ceremonies for a Caribbean cruise called Social Media by the Sea. It's focused on using social media to enhance your business. You can catch him on the internet where he hosts the radio talk show What We're Thinking About on the Co-Creator Network. And very soon you'll find him hosting 2 more radio shows on Spirit Media Network, which will also feature a show hosted by Jordan Paul and Cynthia James. What I understand around here, you call him the rock and roll cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Ken Ludwig.
Is this thing working? Can you hear me on this microphone?
No.
No? Okay, so we'll work on that. Whatever happens. So I have to talk louder, is that what that means? Can't talk over that. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Good job, Brett. Thank you. And Robert, wherever you went, thank you very much for the introduction. I appreciate that. There's, it's interesting because this is with the new lighting and stuff, I can't see very well, and I don't know if Brian and Julie are in the room. Are you here, Brian and Julie? They're not. Okay, they're not here, but I'd like you guys to recognize this place is, Brian and Julie are part of the LIDA project, and the LIDA project runs the bindery place. The bindery space. And I would just like to acknowledge them, even though they're not in the room, for the amazing cooperation, the amazing help that they have been to us in getting this set up and making this work and wanting this to work and being really excited about the new home of the Red Door. So please, just let's work. Thank you. What do you think?
I love it.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it? You have to see it with the lights on in the daylight. It's just a black room, man. It's just a black room. So the other acknowledgement is to our amazing service team and the ministry team and the work, Valency and Brett and Linda and all of the healers who helped, Roger and Joseph and Elizabeth and Roger and Brett and Sandy, all the people who helped put this thing together. Please give them a round of applause. Amazing team. It's an amazing thing to be a part of. I am. I can't get too far into it because if I get too far into it, I'll cry. I am so honored and feel so blessed to be a part of this, to be here, to be facilitating, if you will, a different kind of spiritual experience. This is, they like to call it church with an edge. This is a little different. This is maybe a step beyond what we've experienced in religion in our lives. And religion, for most of us, has not exactly been a positive experience, has it? I'm a transcendent Catholic myself. Anybody else relate to that one? There you go. There's always a couple out somewhere. But it's an amazing time in history. It's an amazing time to be alive. You know, the old Chinese proverb is, may you live in interesting times. Well, sure as heck, that's what we're in right now. And I think the interesting aspect, the most interesting aspect, is the fact that we are participating in a transition from what was to what is. Now, almost anybody can say to me, well, Ken, isn't that happening every single day throughout history? Everyone is transforming from what was to what is. But at this particular time, I think we're looking at big chunks of everything we have known being put aside. And we're stepping into an entirely new consciousness of who we are and what we do and how we present into the world. And what I get is that we have a gazillion different ways to express that. We have, so a friend of mine was referring to Denver as kind of a delicatessen of workshops, seminars, spiritual experiences, and, you know, to a great extent, that's the truth, isn't it? There's any number of ways that we can experience whatever it is we're looking for, but the problem I think we've run into is that we are looking for things out here. Right? The example I use is, I'm a speaker, okay? So I would like to be an authentic speaker. And I am a fiance to my beloved Lisa. I'd like to be an authentic partner. And I am a radio talk show host. So I'd like to be an authentic radio talk show host. And I'm a teacher. I'd like to be an authentic teacher. But here's my question. What's wrong with that picture? It's all out here. Right? The only thing I ever truly need to be in this world is an authentic Ken. And if I am an authentic Ken, then from that flows authentic speaker, authentic partner, authentic teacher, authentic radio talk show host. The only thing I ever need to do is be authentically myself. The question that I ask myself is, how do I get there? How do I accomplish that? How do I do that for me personally? Spirit has been very clear with me. Of late, very clear, very loud, in fact. Spirit has told me your message is really, really very simple. Your message is daily practice. Your message is the simplification of what we have complicated. We have, again, all these workshops, all these seminars, all these ways we can access this authentic us and that authentic us, all of which are not authentic anything but the things that we do. They're not who we really are. So the objective is to simplify in this time. And I think there's a back to basics attitude. There's a foundational piece, and I think we all know what it is, and it's very funny. I'm like trying not to say it because I don't want to let it out too soon. But the answer is meditation. And that's the starting place. Oh, damn. Yeah.